Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. The title for today's video is Ask yourself this question before buying an expensive course. Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there, before we get into today's topic, if you haven't subscribed already, today's topic, ask yourself this question before buying an expensive course. I should give you some context. There's lots of courses available nowadays for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, £5,000, and they're very expensive courses. And all the imagery is very upscale and upmarket and looks to promote a particular lifestyle. And let me just give you some imagery to Lamborghinis are often part of the imagery used. It's not just Lamborghini, maybe it's Porsches, not just Porsches and Lamborghinis, but also private jets. And these people who are promoting these very expensive courses seem to be living a very lavish lifestyle. And my question to you is, the first question you should consider for these course instructors, the people that are responsible for creating the course and then selling it to you, is what did they do before they launched their course? Is their only business achievement launching the course and then making lots of money from the course? Because if that's the case, you don't really want to be signing up for a course like that. Let me give you an example of somebody who doesn't fall into that category. So if we were to consider, and I'm not saying there is a course in existence like this, a course from Warren Buffett on investment strategies, because he has such a track record of building up personal wealth and institutional wealth in investing, we're going to believe that he is credible in terms of delivering that course. And you might have some insights and nuggets within that course that will really help you in your own investment strategies. So in that case, in that scenario, someone like Warren Buffett would be credible because he's done so much within the industry, investments and so on, before launching any course. I don't even know if he has a course. It's just something, an example or a name I've pulled out of the air. So that's the first thing. Have they any credibility outside the course? Because let me give you another good example. So if I was to look for a business course and it was created and delivered by Gary Vaynerchuk, for example. Gary Vaynerchuk has experience of building up not only a wine business but also a media business, and this is well documented on his YouTube channel and his social media channels. So there's somebody who's credible, who's built up a business and built up another business. And then if you were to take a course from someone like him, at least you know he's done it in the real world. He's been successful not just from selling an expensive course, but from actually delivering, building a big business times two. So that's the real point. You have to do your own due diligence and find out whether these people who are the course instructors, course leaders, presenters have actually built a business, actually have any achievements outside of selling an expensive course. Because of course, when you sell a course for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, if you sell that to quite a lot of people, you're easily going to get into the hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue or millions in revenue, because the course is so expensive. So that's how that works. And revenue is not necessarily the same as profit. A lot of times these people that you're listening to, or the people that are selling the courses, are talking about how much their top line revenue is, so how much their sales are, but not talking about how much their profit is. And it's a big difference between top line sales and profit. So evaluate whether the people that are presenting the course, offering the course, showing you glimpses of their lavish lifestyle. And these websites I'm using here are merely representative. They're not specifically attached to anybody who is, let's say, less than credible. I'm just using these for the imagery that they provide. So make sure that they are credible. Make sure they have a list of achievements that are outside of selling a course to you, selling an expensive course. That's what you must do. And if you can't find a list of achievements outside of selling the course, it tells you that all their revenue, all their profit, all their success, the lifestyle that they are showing is being paid for by these course students. So is that something you're happy with? Because it means that they weren't really successful until they sold a course about teaching people how to be successful. So you've just got to be very careful. A lot of people are trying to make changes in their plans, in their careers, because of the global pandemic and the fact that industries were closed down and shut down and locked down. So people were looking for shortcuts to success, and often these presenters, the course instructors, the leaders offer their courses as a solution to current problems. These guys, ladies and men, will present these courses as the solution to all your problems. They know that you're hurting, they know that you're in a financial situation that's difficult, and they say, oh yeah, we can get you out of that. Look at me, I'm on a private jet, I've got a Lambo, I've got a Porsche, I'm living in the penthouse, I'm making all of this revenue. Take my course and you'll do the same as me. And it's not necessarily the case at all. It's they're selling you a dream, and obviously you buy into that dream because then your hope is transferred from yourself over to these people and this magical shortcut that doesn't really exist. So I'm just saying, be very, very careful and ask yourself the question, what else has this person done other than sell an expensive course, which is obviously going to make them lots of money because people will buy into the dream that they're also going to make lots of money. And if you can't find evidence of them doing a lot before that, that's leading you to the conclusion that there's just the course and that they aren't really gurus or they aren't really experts. And I gave you two good examples of people who have very clear business achievements outside of any course that they were running, if they were running courses. I mentioned Warren Buffett and I mentioned Gary Vaynerchuk, who both have built large businesses and have a real track record of doing that outside of any courses they may be a part of or may not be a part of. So that's the key. If you can't find evidence of other achievements, then the course is probably all that they are successful in, and therefore you're likely to not get the return on investment that you're seeking. With all of these courses, there are always some people who are successful. But there are some people who would be successful even without the course. There are always some successes, and those are the people that are highlighted. But the majority of people may not get anything out of the course or may not get any real sense of return on investment. Something to bear in mind. Thanks for watching this video. It's slightly different to my usual videos, more theoretical, talking about something that I've experienced personally in terms of buying courses that don't necessarily have the value that they were sold as. So, I've learned from my experience, and I want you to avoid making a similar mistake, and also to have an approach that will help you assess these courses and instructors before parting with your hard-earned money. Hope this has been useful to you. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you've liked this video, give me a like. Click on one of the two screenshots to watch another video. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.